Hello, it's Spirit Guide. How are you? How did you enjoy your 24 hours? Hopefully, you were able to check out some of my videos, my quick check in video, and my part two to Prosperity Lies Ahead. So, I got a lot done today. I had a lot of tasks I had to complete. I had two in person readings. And when I came home, I was feeling so good. I said, you know what, let me do one more reading. It's something new I want to try where it's just a pulling card and having discussion. Um, let's see what the cards pull show us, and let's like reflect on the day. If it resonates with you, of course, please leave it in the comments section. And if you like the video and you like the content that I'm creating, please hit the like button for me. And if you have suggestions and you don't like the content, please leave that in the comments as well. Okay? Thank you so much. All suggestions are definitely appreciated as I'm tailoring my channel. Thank you so much. Okay, so before I start, of course, hand sanitize. Okay, all right, and now we're cleansed and I'm ready to go into this reading. I don't know, one of the cards seems to be a little, okay. All right, probably overusage. Okay. All right, thank you so much, Divine, for today. The energy today, the weather was beautiful outside. I got a lot done that I needed to get done, made some connections, and also help guide individuals on their individual path to enlightenment, success, love, and happiness. Now I'm asking for the energy of the community, of my online community. What lessons have we learned in this 24 today? What are some of the lessons that we've learned that we can reflect on in today's 24 hours? What were some of the lessons that we learned? Oh, okay, I do not take cards that fall on the floor. But these three wanted to come out with it. So, discernment, generosity, and heart. Okay, beautiful. I love how discernment came out first, right? Discernment, trusting your plan. That's the card. These illustrations are so beautiful, and I love how the wood over here it looks like a dog. So I love that as well. Um, some lotus flowers in there, very ancient, and almost the mounds look like Egyptian, pyramids and things. All right, so discernment, trusting your plan. That's the power to know what is meant for you and what is not meant for you. The power to also see when you're speaking to individuals, discern their meanings and understandings to see if it matches your own, right? So that's a beautiful skill someone in this community learned today, right? The power to discern. Good. The next one is generosity. I am abundant love, right? I am abundant love. So someone's practicing the lessons that we have been getting over the past few days because generosity was actually in one of the readings before. And that was probably, if I'm not mistaken, it was the part where we were talking about there was a decision that had to be made. Someone asked to make a decision. I think that's Prosperity Lies Ahead. But that's beautiful, generosity. This is a skill currently that I'm trying to continue working on, is generosity. I am a generous individual, but I am generous, but then I'm also, I stay focused on what I need, and that's just a human trait, I'm generous, I give, but then I also stay focused on me. So that's something I'm definitely working on myself. And heart, I allow love to lead, right? That's this one here. So that's a skill I think we all have to work on. And the last few readings of mine have been all about heart, decision, um, and love, right? So it would be kind of like this. So I move the cards this way: first, second, third. right? That reflects the readings that we've had this week. Um, so with these cards this way, intuitively, I'm seeing that, you know, someone is growing. There was a struggle somewhere, and someone has had to push past their own ego, their own pride. They had to push into their heart space. You know, someone is returning, or there's a situation that's going to start again. If you are currently in a relationship, um, I still see it starting again. It could be like, you know how relationships are. You know, you're in a relationship, you're living with the person, something, you guys disconnect somehow, and a decision has to be made. I see that the disconnection that happened, it's going to come back together. There is someone working on themselves. They're working on themselves very closely, and they are really in their heart space. You know, this is where they are and they want to stay there. So, congratulations. Someone is going to be coming back into your life. I also see that for some of you, um, there's going to have to be some of you are choosing a path that is not generally taken. And I don't know what that means. I just see that. It's like I see a street with two paths to it, like a fork, and I see like a car going straight, but there's no road going straight. The road went this way. So there's a path that's being taken that no one else has taken before. So you're trailblazers, right? You're trailblazers. That would be discernment, right? And especially if you're trailblazing and if you're doing something that other people have not yet thought of doing, you know, it's always good to tread lightly and to move through the path, um, and just try to figure out and trust in your plan, as it says. Stick to that plan. So, because especially no one has taken this path before. And I'm very interested to know what this path is. Like, I don't know. It's exciting because of what I saw. So, we'll see. Okay? All right, let's do one more card, and then we'll put some numerology on it. Is there another lesson that has been learned from the community today? Is there another lesson that has been learned from the community today that we can talk about? Is there another lesson that has been learned from the community today? Okay. Clarity. There we go, in case you can't see it. Clarity. Put that with discernment. It says clarity is my birthright. And a lot of these cards, interesting, have been, there's what, 52 cards in this deck? And the cards that keep coming out are like the same cards. If you look at the readings, these are the cards that are coming out in the readings. That's interesting. So it really is wrapping it up for us, you know. Interesting. Okay, let's see what this is. Oh, this is a new one. Uniqueness, right? I accept my own nature. All right, and that clarity and uniqueness goes with the path that I see people are taking, and it's not everyone doing this. It's literally, from what I'm seeing, it could only be maybe like 5% of the people watching, but that's the predominating energy that's coming through. Taking a path no one else has taken. Confirmed with uniqueness, right? Whatever is going on, it's very unique. It says, I accept my own nature. You're getting clarity. Clarity I put with discernment, right? Because the two go together. To discern, to understand, to trust your plan, and to know if you have questions, if you need something done differently, you can clarify and you will get the answer. Okay? All right, let's get one more card. Is there another lesson that the community has learned today in their 24 hours? Okay. Balance. Good. All right. Balance. And that one goes directly, of course, with generosity. And we were talking about that when I shared that I am generous, but I stay focused more on myself within my generosity. Some people give until it hurts. I'm not that person, um, but I do support people, and I will find a way to assist you. But it always has a boundary to it. I just think that's healthy to do. But I am working on myself with that. So the spread that we have for today is generosity and balance, discernment and clarity, heart and uniqueness, right? So this is a beautiful, beautiful spread. We're going to put some Moonology on it. There's a lot of lessons that were learned. And when lessons are learned, it doesn't have to be that lesson. Lessons can be learned together. It's not like you learn generosity first and then you learn uniqueness. No. You know, these are just lessons that we all have had, our gifts of being human. We have access to all these lessons and experiences, all these cards in the deck. We have access to them every single 24-hour cycle that we're on. So we do have access to them, but it's what we're open to receive, right? What we're open our heart to see and to allow in. So each of these 6 cards that are here, this represents the community. It represents the community. It represents what we have learned as a community today, So there's a lot of us watching, so it's each of these areas, okay? All right, so we're going to finish up with Moonology. Oops. Beautiful. These cards are turning into my favorite. Have faith in your dreams. Right? We'll put that down here. Have faith in your dreams. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to get 3 of them just to balance the whole thing out. Be bold and make the first move. We'll put that one there. Be bold and make the first move. Okay. Is there one more message for my community? Is there one more message for my community? Remember that card? Prosperity lies ahead. And we put that right with discernment, right? So that's beautiful. So this is your reading, as we finish tonight and as you go into the remainder of your 24 hours, let's remember some of these Moonology sayings, Thank you. Be bold and make the first move, right? Lead. Remember we had lead before. Lead the way. Be the person that is unique. Be the person that is going to be the leader. And that takes a lot of focus, determination, and most of all, it takes compassion, right? Because you have to lead others with compassion. The next one is prosperity lies ahead, right? So as you're going through your challenge, as you're going through your path that no one else has taken before, clarify what your plan is. You have your plan, clarify it. Ask the question. Don't feel bad if you have to maybe scrap the plan in the middle of the plan, change it so that it fits your current situation. Either way, prosperity lies ahead. You don't want to continue on a path that is not meant for you, because that can cause a lot of delays in your life. And it has you missing out on meeting individuals or being in situations that could give you that immediate prosperity. Okay? All right. And then the last one is have faith in your dreams. That is with your generosity. When you're giving, give from the heart. give because you want to, give because you want to assist someone. I always say if you give and expect it back, then you're not really giving, you're lending, right? So here with generosity, you want to give, you want to make sure you are giving something that is not going to be paid back, you don't expect it back. If it comes back on its own, it was another gift to you. It will come back. The universe will always give you back when you give from your heart. It's just like, where you go out and you buy something and you didn't realize you only had $100 left in your account and the item you bought was $100. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, what am I going to do? And then the next thing you know, you check your account again and somehow there's a refund, that you didn't even see coming from something else that you did a week ago. And, it's given back to you. Or someone who owed you money just cash apped you the money and you're like, and it's $100, that happens to me often, where, you know, whenever I spend money, it just comes right back, and it's amazing how it happens. I'll spend it and then within 48 hours, 72 hours, that exact amount has come back. It's found its way back to me somehow. So in doing that, you wanna, that to me, that's a balance, right? And that's exactly, wow, thank you for the confirmation. That's exactly what the balance says. My needs will be met, right? So don't stress out on things, if things are happening, they're happening for a reason. They're happening for your higher good, right? Nothing, things of the light will automatically happen, and you will not have to count on them. They're gonna happen. It's gonna happen. You may have to stress for a little bit, meaning, how do I, I have this due, that due. What do I do? Give it to the universe. Meditate on it. Think about it. Give it to the universe. It's going to balance itself out. It will definitely balance itself out. Okay? All right, everyone. So I'm glad that we were able to spend a full 24 hours, meaning 3 videos together. And I'm excited. So please let me know what you thought of this reading. This is something new that I'm doing. This is just recapping our day, seeing the lessons that we learned, talking about the lessons, and also having some moon discussions around it. Okay? All right, everyone. Have a great, great rest of your 24. And I will see you tomorrow for the next 24. Bye.